Time.
Some time ago, there was a guy called Majek that was all over the place, chasing someone
Oh,
and
please.
trying to get her attention by all means.
Oh, please. That's not true.
That's the true story.
No way.
Anyway, guys, my name is Debbie, and
I'm Majek.
yeah, so welcome to our YouTube channel. We're going to share a series of stories about ourselves, our perspective about life and our experience in Europe. But to start off, we thought it would be amazing to take you through the journey of our relationship. So this video is going to give you, deeper insights into how we met. Yeah, so
How she was tripping for me.
oh, please. Feel free to write your comments, subscribe, and if you have specific questions or specific things you'd like us to talk about in subsequent editions, feel free to write it down, and we're going to make videos to respond to your questions. So yeah.
Give me a kiss.
I hope you enjoy our story. So
Yep.
we met in 2018. Yeah?
Yeah.
We met in
Exactly.
2018 in church. We actually go to the same church in Abuja, Nigeria. And after joining the church for a while, I decided to join the music department. That's the department he also belonged to. And he was a lead singer, and quiet girl in choir
Oh, please.
who likes to mind her business. Yeah, that's the definition of me in church. Not because I'm not really sociable, but I think I'm used to creating boundaries even when they are unnecessary. Yeah, so that's me. Yes. So the first time I've always seen him on stage because he's
Of
a
course. I thought
lead
you're not
singer.
going to say that.
Oh yeah, everyone knows you. He's
always
popular demand,
She's
like that
always
kind
been
of.
admiring me from afar.
Oh no,
But of course, pride will not allow them to talk.
really?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not true.
Mm.
Okay, guys. Yeah. So the first time we got to talk was one time I was sitting somewhere in church, and the person sitting next to me.
Your husband.
No. The person sitting next to me stood up, and the place was empty.
Okay.
So someone came by and was asking if he could sit. I looked up and I saw that it was this guy. Yeah, his name is Majek. So
and
I
then you
was
felt like a superstar was sitting beside you. Hey,
No,
you
no,
know
no.
that star. What do they call it?
Starstruck.
Starstruck. Oh,
No.
she was.
because
Oh,
I'm
God.
also a superstar in my own world. Like I've always been a superstar.
Mhm.
You know, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Well,
So
as I then
it
I
wasn't
didn't
really
know.
about the superstar. Well, we haven't met, and that was the first time we had the opportunity to speak to each other. And he wanted to know my name, where I come from, and all of that. I guess he's been looking for an opportunity to talk to me, and that's presented the best platform, and he really needed to like connect with me and all of that. So well, I didn't want to be a snob or like one of those girls who would not want to talk to a guy who is trying to be nice. So we got talking, and we realized that we both grew up in the same town, and yeah, I got to know a few things about him that day, and it was really nice, and I felt happy because at least I got to know someone else in the choir. So maybe you should say your own version, how we met, first day you saw me.
Anyway, she has skipped the fact that she has been admiring me. So I'm going to point that out in my own story.
Admiration
So this is how
could
it
be
is.
defined in different ways.
It's my time.
So it depends on what.
Maybe it's my time.
It depends on how you define admiration. I'm not going to accept it.
So, this is Majek.
We know you.
I was in church, like just like you said, we attend the same church,
Yeah.
and we were in the same choir. And that day, it was the choir rehearsal, and then I was sitting down. If you understand choir settings, like tenor used to sit
Yeah,
together,
church
soprano used to soprano used to sit in one corner, and then alto sit in one corner. So I was a tenor. Like almost every guy sings tenor, so like I was sitting in my tenor corner, and then she walked in, a new person, and with her glasses, they always think that the people that wear glasses are always very serious. So of course she appeared to be very serious.
Of course,
And
I was serious.
oh well.
I'm a serious babe,
And then why she sat right in front? Why did she sit in front? Well, okay, well, I don't know.
Many
But I
times
saw
they encourage people to sit in front.
So
I mean,
she
I
was-
don't like to sit in front.
she was
But
sitting in
when
front.
the front seats are vacant, I try to sit there.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so she was
So
sitting
I
in
wasn't
front.
sitting in front because of anybody.
Oh, no problem. I understand.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, and then I saw her. I noticed that I saw her glasses. Her glasses were really nice on her, and she was really looking very professional on that glasses. And for someone like me, like I already have a list of what I want in a lady. Like I had a list, and she was probably looking like, probably looking like someone I've really wanted. Just merely sitting down there, a lot of things were already going through my head. How she
So how could you
be
just
like
meet
my wife.
someone
And actually
and already
on that
start
day-
thinking about
on that
that's
day
supposed to be the spirit?
we were not singing. Okay, so she actually looked like someone I knew. No, well, on that day she was looking like a movie star. I can't remember her name.
Oh
but I'm
yeah,
going to-
now he says I'm a star.
a movie star, like one of the Nollywood star in the past, like all those
Akore.
oldie. So she was looking like someone, like, and I was just there picturing, like imagining that, oh, I have seen a face like this on the movies and all that, and then
I don't act movies.
like you look like one of the Nollywood actresses.
Yeah, I think that's
And then-
what people call chemistry. Like
Oh,
that first
Debbie.
connection. You know?
Well, okay, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I was just imagining in my head,
Just
this
chemistry.
lady could fit in as a wife. I was just imagining her, both of us in a home, with kids, and I just imagined, like, I settled in my mind that she would raise a child, in a very professional manner, in a very calm manner. Even, I could imagine her right there. I was sitting there, I was imagining us on the dining table. I'm telling you, up to that point, just very short. A lot of things went through my mind.
But like I want to ask if you've had this experience with anyone before. Like have you ever fantasized?
No, really.
Was it a fantasy
Sincerely, not
or
really. But I know sometimes
some
when
imagination?
when you're looking for, when you're at the age and you're trying to look for a wife, I think maybe any kind of lady that you see, any pretty lady that you see, you want to picture them,
to see if this one is
if they fit
going to
really in
fit
your
or
head,
not.
if they fit really as a wife,
Yeah,
or how
yeah.
would they look like if you become something together. Yeah, so like those were the things that were were going through my head, and then I just ended it like it could be good, it could be okay, yeah, that's fine, and that was the end of it that day. The second time I saw her was at the end of service one Sunday. She just walked past like that. And then I looked at her and like, oh, I remember this face. I think she was the one I was thinking
Admiring.
about the other day. And then I saw that she was hairy on her legs. Oh my god, like, because like I never even I didn't know how to feel, because she was so hairy. She's really hairy actually. And in my mind I'm like, how is she so hairy? And there's this notion about people who are hairy.
That what they are
And
wicked
they're ladies.
for. But
In my head I'm like, oh,
I have
so
I
this
have
girl can be wicked.
I have hairs on my leg, I think that's like a wrong notion that people have. When they see a hairy lady, especially people who are hairy on their chin or on their chest, they feel like, I have friends who are like hairy on their chest. There are some people who really love it. So for my hair, I was saying that like when I was in Ghana, many guys loved my legs because like when I go to the beach, I wear shorts, and some people like,
Really?
yeah, they come to me and they be like, "Excuse me,
Well,
can I
I
touch
didn't
your
know I was
leg?"
going to like any leg like that.
You don't like hairy
But
legs,
then,
but you
this is-
like the person. How come?
So like that immediately became like a turn up for me. I was like, huh, like she's hairy, and the notion in my head like, we get people, But and that was it. But then I don't know, somehow another Sunday happened, and then we were praying in church, and everybody was standing up, and I wanted to go out quickly, to use the restroom, and then while they were praying, I said, our church is a very big place, and when you stand up, like, and if everyone is sitting and you stand, you will distract a lot. So I was trying to avoid that. So I waited for the prayer time so that I can sneak, while people are standing. So on my way out, the pastor said they should sit down. And I didn't want that kind of a thing. So I quickly rushed to one of the seats that was very close to me. And then I asked her,
That
"Please,
was
could I sit down?
me.
Could I sit down?" She said, "Oh, why not?" Actually, someone was there. I said, "Oh, no problem. When the person come out, I'll stand up. And then I just realized that, oh, this is this lady again. Okay, no wahala. And because of the kind of person that I am, I'm a very friendly person. I felt like, okay, this was an opportunity to even know her. You get, and
The
then
lady
I asked,
you were fantasizing about.
well, and I had it thought of at the second time. Anyways, though, I just say, okay, let me just find out about her. And then I asked her about her name, and then she told me her name was Debbie Brown. I'm like, Debbie Brown in Nigeria or who? She said, of course,
Because
she's
I'm
in
a
Nigeria.
superstar. My name is a
She said
brand.
she's Debbie Brown. Okay, I'm like, okay, where are you from? She said River State. Okay, started connecting, and I told her I also grew up in Port Harcourt, and they started talking
that
about
was the first
and all that,
connection, I think.
and that was it. And when it was time for me to leave, I left.
But like nothing else went through your mind. You just left.
No, of course, we had a very interesting conversation.
No, but like I
and
want to
then,
know about the things that were on
we
set.
did not really say a lot of
So-
deep things apart from
No,
the
did
name.
you have any reflection or something?
Debbie, there was no reflection.
I don't believe it.
There was actually
sure?
really there was no reflection after that conversation, but I think that
Okay.
there were.
Yeah, I think
You know-
for me too. I just felt like, oh, I just met someone new. I mean, I just knew someone else.
Yes, so this is where you will know that this lady she was tripping for me.
No.
Let's
How can
get
you
to it.
prove that?
So
How can you prove that?
I'm proving it right now. So on my birthday,
Tripping.
So that-
Define what
oh,
tripping
Debbie,
means
wait
in this
now.
narrative.
so after that time,
Mm-hmm.
there is actually this should I call it a ritual? I think it's just
Practice.
the practice, in church, in my department. So anyone that has a birthday, the leader usually will send us messages and pictures and tell everyone to at least send a message,
Or call.
or call.
Yeah.
And then it was my birthday. I was at work, and I had received a lot of calls and a lot of messages, And actually, that day I wasn't really planning to do anything because it was in the middle. My birthday is on the 19th of October of every year, and it's in the middle for salary earners. That period is not really a period where you are really boxed off. So I didn't really have so much money, and I wasn't planning to do anything. And then, out of the million, okay, not million, out of all the people that called me that day, so I received this call with a very, not so busy voice, because our voice is actually distinct, that I think that voice, let me confess, after the conversation, that voice was like one thing that kept ringing in my head, like the voice is really, really cool. It's not it's not a usual kind of voice. Okay, so that voice,
That is
was at
funny.
the end of the, was the other end of the phone, of the call, and I'm like, as she said, Deborah Brown. Of course, I quickly remember.
Yeah, the
And then,
superstar.
superstar now, Debbie. I'm the superstar.
Then Brown, the superstar.
And this wonderful lady, out of everyone that called me that day, she was the only one, apart from the people that, the normal call was like, we'll pray for you
Prayers.
and all those things. And after all that, she just go, hey guy, what's up? So how are you celebrating this birthday? What's happening? I'm like, I'm just at work, I'm not doing anything. Say, what if we plan a hangout? Oh, really? Really? You see what I'm saying?
No, let me tell you now. See,
No, don't say anything. Let me
Wait.
finish. This is my own story time.
okay.
So I was like, oh, okay. And then she started planning, okay, like we could go to the movies. Like she started asking me, okay, so what do I like? I said, okay, I like to see movies, like and all those things. And she said, oh, okay, yeah, okay. What if we plan a hangout, and you see a movie, and I actually like to dance, and we could go down salsa, that. She has already started planning all those things. In my head, like, I don't get money. This period, they get one kind.
But it's your birthday.
Me that know myself, I'm just on my own JJ, you understand, just waiting. And then she started planning and all those things, and and I said, okay, it's really cool and really appreciate it, and in my head, like for a lady to to even do that, probably take a lot of planning, or I don't know, I don't really know, because it's unusual normally for a lady to just spring up a hangout
but-
like that, like
Okay, let me let
to
you
ask you
finish.
out. That was actually
On a
Debbie
date, not
asking
ask
out.
you out. Ask
Oh,
you out
Debbie,
on a
please! I
date.
don't know what was the meaning of that. As a Nigerian boy that I am.
Yeah. So
So,
I was asking you
Anyway.
out for a date. I mean, I was
Anyway.
just offering to be a company.
thank you so much, Debbie. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And of course, that's it, man. She
So,
made the
I
first. She
think-
made the move like this. She leaped like this,
Really?
and I
No, but
caught her
let
like
me
this.
tell you, I think it was also I don't want to use the word coincidence, but I was just trying to flow, because that week I remember I had trainings. In fact, it was during the break time of my training that I decided to just call you. And while talking, I just felt like, okay, maybe it would be nice to even hang out with you, because Fridays, especially when I have like a full week, I'd love to go dance salsa. That's like one of the only ways.
And this guy is
I'm
just
either
the
dancing
person
salsa or
that you
drinking
want to
palm wine.
dance salsa
Those
with,
are the two
you
major
want to
things
hang out with,
I do. And then it
you're
was
not tripping
Friday.
for this guy.
And I felt like, okay, would you want to join me? Let's hang out. It's your birthday. And I mean,
Debbie, was that the way you asked that question?
well, yeah.
Debbie, just accept.
No, but I don't want you to use the word tripping.
No, well, she did not
It
trip
was
for
just-
somebody she's asking out. No wala,
I
no
was only
problem.
asking you out on a date.
Yeah, no, and we
Yes.
had the date, and today you are my wife.
Yeah, so we went out.
Anyway,
And we had a good time. He wanted to do movies. I guess you felt dancing
so
salsa.
wait,
with a
there's the
stranger
part
was
that I have
fun.
not even mentioned. So after the call, this was me sitting down, like as a Niger guy now, you understand, as a babe now, as the babe now don't ask you now, you has taken the first step, you get. I wasn't expecting that, all the bills and everything, was going to be on her. So I was imagining like, this is money, voila, this money, some money has come on now, expenses has landed, what I'm avoiding has come. So, I wanted to be open to her, I wrote her and told her that, I'm sorry, I might not be able to right now, today, but we can schedule for towards the end of the month when guy would don't get money. Like when the money would have landed. So like, let us schedule towards the end of the month because right now I don't think I really have so much money and all those things. And you know what babe did? Babe told me that please, if you are thinking that you are going to pay bills for me or all those things, but just erase it from your mind. When I read that, I was like, hey, this is one in a million.
Yeah, because I already wanted to go out.
Why?
Yeah, I already wanted to go out.
Even if you
I
wanted
mean,
to go out,
and it's also your birthday.
you get, well,
So
it happened like that in my
birthdays
head.
are days when people receive gifts and you know.
Yeah, of course, you
Nice
guys can even see the way she feels like, it's really nothing, it's nothing. It doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything. Like asking somebody on a date, to sit down and talk doesn't really mean anything. But of course, it maybe because our mindset or
Well,
our exposure and everything, has something
Because
to do with
I
that.
do, so for example,
But
I go for an event or a conference
Debbie, wait,
and I
leave
meet
your
somebody.
event first. We are talking
We
about
too can sometimes we catch up over lunch.
We are talking about
Or have dinner
real
together.
time. What is happening on ground? Like you understand. Guys that are watching here, you understand when a babe, whether the babe is the one that organized meeting in the whole world, and the babe just come. Babe that of course you are considering, like to know more about this babe, and then she just come. and
But
tell
did you
that,
ever
let us
think?
hang out?
Did you
Because
ever
like
think
when
that
Debbie now,
was
when
a chance to like know me
You know,
better?
I think this was like you're like maybe creating
An
an
enabling
atmosphere for something to spring up, because of course this is me and you. It's only me and you that's going on this date. This date is not an afternoon date, it's an evening date.
Night
We
date,
are-
not even
a night date, and we are going to
Night.
see a movie. Bros, if you see two of us, me, man and woman, we come to watch movie together, what will enter your mind first? That is what I'm talking about. So like, of course. And we finally had this date. I had to go and look for money anyhow, because even though she insisted that we're not going to pay bills, like I know those things, but guy man will not fall his hand. So like, I just had to look for money somehow. I think that day, I think I even asked somebody in my office to please don't for my heart. I said, this is what is happening.
Yeah, but you had fun,
And then-
did you?
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. And we had that movie. I think we watched
King of Boys.
King of Boys.
Yeah.
It was really nice. And then we went to dance house. I wasn't really. I couldn't dance salsa. I could do all the other dances, but see that salsa, I wasn't really.
Yeah. I think
And she
salsa
tried to
is
teach me,
therapeutic
but
for me.
see all those things. Like. She was saying that it didn't mean anything. Imagine she was teaching me how to dance salsa. She held my
Yeah,
hand.
but I was
Yeah.
also dancing with other guys. So the place where I go to dance salsa, people just come there to dance.
She
You don't
will
have
not
to
agree.
come with a partner.
That's
There are people
interesting.
who are there who came to dance.
No,
So you
no.
just go
They
and
no
then
go green.
you just dance
They will
with
not
anyone with no emotions attached.
Okay.
Because like it's just like going to a club. Well, I'm
Okay.
not really a clubbing kind of person,
Okay.
but people go to clubs, they just meet somebody, they sit on the same table, drink, and you say goodbye. I don't even exchange phone numbers at that salsa place.
Anyway, so like the point where all these things, like I was flowing with her, as I was flowing with the outing and everything, and still trying to know her, and the deal breaker actually was, because when we actually went to see the movie, we didn't really, although we spoke about what we do, what we're doing, like 5 year ago, I think all those plans meetings, did we even talk about those things? I think we just wanted to have fun and know each other, more.
Yeah.
But I think she told me about where she was working and all that, but I wasn't really getting it until another day when I was at work, and she sent me an email. No, she called me and to ask me for some songs, and then no, she asked me for the songs and told me to send the song to her through email.
Yeah, because I had an issue with my phone and I was on duty, I think, that week.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to listen to the song during my break time, and I asked him to send me the song.
So she called me and then asked me to send through email, and I sent her that songs, through email, and then she responded to say acknowledged or something. We are going to put the email. The email I actually tweeted that email recently. I'm going to add that email to this video so that you will see. So like, I sent it, and then and when she responded, I read that email very well, and I went straight to the
But the email
signature.
was like two words.
Yeah, it was.
Receive with thanks or
yeah,
acknowledge,
receive with thanks.
something like
yeah,
that.
that is not it. I went to the signature. Signature where she wrote Debbie Brown, and then she wrote what she has acquired in this life.
Oh jeez. Please, you are going to see the signature. It's not like this thing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
those things.
clicked on About Me.
Yeah, I have an About Me link which I always update. So
Jesus,
it's when you click
when
the
I
link that
did
you
it,
will see my
When
bio.
I read the bio, I said, that is the final post. In fact, my response to that email, I said, CCV.
And in my head, I'm like, why is he replying like this?
That was when I really understood what this lady was all about. And I knew that, wow, this lady has just ticked everything. Whether hairy or no hairy. Oh, please. That is
Like,
not
my hairy
important.
legs were
That is not
sexy.
important. Like right now,
Right.
all the hairs are not there. My wife is now shaving. The leg is sweet.
But my hairy legs are sexy.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
So I think
so everyone with hairy legs, just be proud of it. Nice.
yeah, actually, because
Yeah.
I agree to loving the hairs on her leg, and then I still tried to let her accept trying to shave, just shave once and let us see how it looks. And she shaved once, and then
It was sweet.
so some things here and there, we can shape some things, but you see, this sense, if it's there, it's there. My wife, thank you so much. Someone actually even asked the question, one time we posted on Instagram if there are specific question you wanted, so I lied. Somebody asked how I wooed her and how she was doing shakara. Actually, my wife was not really, well, we didn't do that. Babe, how far now? I love you now. Love me back now. All those things, no, it didn't happen. No, it was from friendship and all those things. She became my friend. I became her friend. We had hangouts together. She brought a lot of our work things to me, and to ask for my opinion and how she was going to get through with all those things. And some of them that I really haven't had any experience on, I had to research it because I want to up my game. Like, you have a very smart and intelligent babe. You need to be intelligent as well. If not,
Of course,
she
you're
will not
very
call you
intelligent.
again. She won't call you again. And there were a lot. Later on, I realized a lot of guys were waiting, but I won. Carry cup.
Was there a competition? No.
Carry cup.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us up till this
Thank you,
time.
Jack.
We hope to see you again in our next video. Bye for now.